Hey, what up guys? It's Kevin Yee, the Farm D, aka Kevin the Refugee. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my diet. I'm actually sipping on a green smoothie that I just mixed up. All it is just water and greens, and I just blend that shit up. Like, from my friends and family, I've been getting a lot of like, oh Kevin, you lost a lot of weight. How did you do it? And it's pretty crazy. Like, for the longest time I was just like, before I started keto, I actually started keto multiple times, and I wanted to sort of share like what was different this time. You know, like there's a few things that were really different on this keto journey than before, right? And so back then, in college, I tried to do keto, but man, like I would see like foods like pho. My friends would go eat pho all the time. I was like, fuck, I want to eat pho. And then like pizza, I was like, oh man, pizza's hella good. Like, I just got lured in by these fucking carbs, man. And the carbs really fucking kill you. So for a while, I always wanted to do keto, but I was eating keto foods, like high fat foods. And I was also eating the carbs too, because I would cheat sometimes and shit. And I blew up all the way to like 230 pounds, and it really sucked. I think that was near, like, right before I went to pharmacy school. And so how did I lose all the weight? Well, initially I got sick, but then recently I've been doing a lot of keto. If you look at my videos even from like a year ago, I've dropped quite a bit of weight. So how did I do it? How did I make keto diet work for me? And this doesn't only apply to keto, it can apply to any sort of diets. So just letting you know that. So here's my 3 tips that I would probably recommend to you if you failed on keto, what you can do instead. So first thing, don't cook. Don't fucking cook. So here's the thing, like half the time I feel like meal prep takes a lot of work. You going to a grocery store and then spending hours cooking your meals and then eating a meal that's cold as fuck sucks dick, dude. It doesn't make you feel good. There's no reward system for it, right? And I think about like my last round with keto, and I was just like, okay, what really worked for me? Doing fast food all the time actually really worked out. Now there's a huge difference. Like, I wasn't doing McDonald's fast food, I was doing In-N-Out. So for y'all that don't know, In-N-Out and Chipotle and stuff like that, they're more natural. They're probably better. They're like a lot of they don't use steroids and stuff like that, or I'm not sure about the antibiotics, but in general it's a lot better for you than the other traditional fast food. And I think honestly, I wanted to find something that was cost effective too, so that's why it worked really well. But also, I think more importantly, you don't feel like you're missing out, right? So like eating In-N-Out every single day, I didn't feel like I was missing out. And it's not to say I wasn't eating greens and all that other stuff, but my bulk protein and some of my fat was coming from In-N-Out, and I would just supplement it too, like make green smoothies so you can shit. Or I would I do fish, like 20 grams of fish oil, add in coconut oil, add these really healthy foods on top of my thing, but I wouldn't cook, you know? I would just eat them, like I wouldn't cook, and I would just eat it as I go along, right? That was one thing that really helped me a lot. I think another thing with keto was having a goal in mind. So for me, setting a goal like, okay, I'm going to run 9 weeks of keto. Well, 9 weeks, it sounds so far down the line, right? What's the exact day? And setting a day, like I remember I was like, March 18th, my birthday, I am going to run keto for this long and be strict on it. And lo and behold, it worked really well. Because at the end of the day, I circled it on my calendar. I saw the days creeping up, and it's really crazy. Once you start building that momentum, it becomes a habit, and you don't even want the fucking carbs anymore. When people like go out to pho or anything like that, it's not like I am like, no pho. I just like, hey, you know what? When I order pho, I just hold off the noodles. I just really want that taste, but not the carbs. You know what I mean? And you start thinking very strategically, and you actually want to stay on the diet, and you figure out ways that it actually works for you. So that's another thing. Last thing about keto was really having a strong purpose why I was doing it, and realizing that, you know, if I didn't change, so around the same time last year, I was actually pre-hypertensive, and what that basically means was like my blood pressure was like 138 over like 90, 94 or some shit like that. It scared the fuck out of me. And I just really didn't want to go on medication. I know, ironic, right? I'm a pharmacist and I don't want to go on medication. That scared the shit out of me. And I realized at that moment, if I didn't change, I was going to go on blood pressure medication. And I needed to change my habits so I could see my grandchildren in the future, you know, and live a long, happy life. And so, like, I was always active. I've always lifted weights. I've always done martial arts and stuff. But I think diet was always a huge struggle for me. So anyways, guys, I don't know what to call this series, but I really want to create more. Like, if you guys are interested in my fitness advice, please let me know. What sort of questions do you have about fitness or dieting or anything like that? Let me know. Granted, I'm not like fucking beast mode powerlifter or like fucking Abu Dhabi champion or EBI champion. But, you know, maybe I can put a few 2 cents. You know, I do understand what it's like to struggle with being heavy. And I do understand what it feels like to feel like you're deprived. And I really feel like I can help you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Like my videos as always, because it really helps boost my, boost the outreach of my channel. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.